Hello everyone, Daria here. Welcome to my class. It's lesson number 5 and we start speaking about the most difficult part of Russian grammar, verbs. So, be brave and let's begin. And of course, we begin with infinitive. Infinitive is the form that you see in any dictionary. So it's the first form of any verb. For example, in English, it's to plus something, to do, to live, to make, I don't know, any verb. So this is how you show infinitive in English. In German, it's n in the ending. Like gehen, I don't know, lernen, sterben, anything. So, you know what infinitive is. How to show it in Russian. In Russian, you show it the same way, with the ending. And, let me change the color. And, in Russian, it's the ending t. 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 Plus the soft sign. T, t, t. Repeat after me. T, soft t. If you don't remember how to pronounce soft consonants in Russian, go back to previous lessons because I explained it there. In most cases, it's t. Sometimes you'll see the verbs with different ending, but it doesn't matter now. So, infinitive. Let's get to examples. The first example will be the verb to read. Читать. 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 Repeat after me. Читать. So, the ending t. That's infinitive. And now, let's get to the scariest part. So, I hope you wrote it down, right? Читать. So, let's get rid of this. And now the most difficult part, so-called difficult part, is conjugation. I'm sure you heard about it. Conjugation. Let's write it down. Conjugation. When I ask my students in my email course, there are usually two problems. I ask them, what's your main problem? Half of people say it's cases, half of people say it's verb conjugation. First, what conjugation even is? Because some people freak out when they even hear this word. But actually, even English speakers with their simple grammar are familiar with it. For example, famous verb to be. To be, by the way, in Russian, it's быть. Быть, but we don't need it now. To be, it changes. I am, you are, he, she, it is, they are, somewhere there. So it changes. Or any other verb like read. We don't say he read. We say he reads, she reads. So it means the main idea, the verbs can change. Depending on who you're speaking about, verbs change. That's the main idea of conjugation. That is what it means. So now you just need to understand how they change, and that's it. For practice, let's remember what we learned last time or time before it. I'm speaking about personal pronouns. Я, ты, you, ты. Remember? Write it down now, please. Я, ты. What next? Он, he, она, she. Right? Maybe I should make it a little longer. Она, оно, it. Оно. And what was it? Я, ты, он, она, оно. And I think last time we left it there, but this time we are ready for the plural form. We in Russian is мы. 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 You and I, мы. Мы. And you, when there are several people, we say вы. Easy, right? Don't confuse this one with вы as a respectful form of the second person. Ты, if it's your friend or family member. Вы, if it's someone, I don't know, some respected person or just a stranger in the street. We say вы with a capital letter. So now we recall them all. Let's get rid of this one. We don't need it right here. So this we situation is something like in German with the word sie. Sie, they, and sie, respectful sie. Same with respectful вы. So now let's get to verbs, to examples. Let me get rid of this title. I hope you wrote everything down, and let's make a little table here. So, how to change the verb in Russian? Let's get to our verb читать. 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 And remember, I said that there was an ending t. Oh, so not nice. Читать. So just like in any other language, we take this ending and we replace it. In each situation, there's going to be a different ending. I'm sure if you know any language, you understand this system. Nothing new here. So when it comes to ya, you add you. Let's practice with the verb immediately. It will be читаю. You. Я читаю. I'm reading. So it's you. Repeat after me. Я читаю. I'm reading. Я читаю. Ты, you, читаешь. Write it down. Читаешь. And here, it's very important to save this soft sign in the ending. Please, I beg you, don't forget about it. It's the mistake that bugs me just insanely because so many Russian people make this mistake. They don't put this soft sign in the ending. You probably ask why on earth it's here, but it dates back to the past of the Russian language, when there was E in some endings, so it just transformed and got to the modern language as this soft sign. We can't do anything about it, and of course it's, we don't need it grammatically, but still, just to show that you are a smart person, use this soft sign, okay? So it's ешь. I'll get even more personal, but I remember when SMS services, appeared and some guys texted me to ask for a date or something. And finally, there was a way to spot the guys you don't want to go on a date with, because they would say, что ты делаешь? What are you doing? Without the soft sign. And I was like, ugh, yeah, I'm that bad. So, читаешь. You add ешь. Он, она и оно, super easy. It's читает. Читает. All three. Читает. Good, right? That we don't need to learn more stuff here. So it's just читает. Let's try it. Он читает. Она читает. Оно читает. It reads. I don't know, some alien reads. Оно читает. Читает. Мы. We are reading will be читаем. Читает. Oh my goodness, sorry. What's going on? Читает. Читает. Sorry about this. Читает. Мы, we, читаем. We read. Читаем. We read. Вы, meaning you, like many of you, or you, respectful you, doesn't matter. Вы читаете. Читаете. Wait a second. Читаете. Читаете. This time I'll put it to the right position. Читаете. Now let's go to the beginning. I'm sorry. And practice one more time. Repeat after me. Я читаю. Ты читаешь. Он читает. Она читает. Оно читает. Мы читаем. Вы читаете. And вы, respectfully, вы читаете. Okay, I hope you got it. Now one more time without me, pause the video and repeat everything, read everything one more time. Not necessarily in this order. Try to, do it randomly. It's much better than learning it like я, ты, он, она, оно, мы, вы in this order. It's gonna be difficult to get rid of this structure. So maybe start backwards, maybe do it like that, but practice. Okay, now let's practice with more verbs, but I will put a reminder here for you. So, я, you, ты, ешь, with the soft sign, ешь, он, она, оно, doing something, yet in the ending, мы, all three, мы, we add ем, and вы, we add ете. Okay? So, just for you to remember it now when we practice. Let's pick another verb. Работать means to work. And write it down. Работать. Infinitive, remember. Работать. So let's write translation. Work. To work somewhere. Работать. Работать. Here is our main part of the word. And t is the ending. So again, we just get rid of t and replace it with the ending we need. So, tell me now, how can I say I work? Correct? Я работаю. 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 Repeat after me. Я работаю. Я работаю. Pay attention how I pronounce it. I don't say it with that space between the pronoun and the verb. Я Работаю. I do it when I'm doing a slow Russian, but in real life, it's like flowing, just like in other languages. Я работаю. Я работаю. As if it's a one word. As if it's like that. Я работаю. Я работаю. Okay? I think it will be more effective if you pause the video and write everything without me first and just add the ending and the most important thing, say it out loud. Он работает, ты работаешь, and so on. Do it without me and then just check what I'm doing and if you were right or not. So pause the video and write the table for the verb работать. Okay? So, I hope you did that. I hope you're not a rebel who doesn't do what I'm asking. So, ты работаешь. Of course. Работаешь. You work. Ешь. Right? Again, repeat after me. Ты работаешь. Ты работаешь. Again, like one word. Ты работаешь. Ты работаешь. You work. You are working right now. Ты работаешь. Actually, it will be вы. Вы работаете. You are working. And I am working. Я работаю. I'm a teacher. Я работаю. Я учитель. So, он, he, работает, of course, работает, работает. We add yet. Same with she and it. Он работает, она работает, оно работает. One more time about pronunciation. Remember that this letter turns to something like e, not clear ye, if it's not stressed. Работает, работает. As if you don't care about this part. You care about this. Работает it. You hear? I don't say работает very clearly. Работает. No, we don't do that. When you're speaking fast, он работает it. As if actually you're saying it. In English, it. It работает. Right? So, it's not clear ye. No. Работает. So, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I'm such an idiot! You know what I forgot? Obviously you know, because it's just so obvious. I'm so... Они, they. Why? Why does it keep, I don't know, happening to me? Они, of course. They, он, она, оно, those dudes. Они, they. I'm so sorry, I'm such an... They. So, when it comes to them, they, они, we add ют. Работают. I am so sorry. Please add this ending and this example to the verb читать. Was it читать? Right. To read. Читать. Они читают. And of course, они работают. They work. I am sorry. Работают. That's what's wrong with me? I keep putting stresses to the endings. That's what is bad about video lessons. Nobody here, nobody in my classroom to point. The teacher, you forgot something. So, они работают. Then мы работаем. Работаем. Again, remember the pronunciation rule. Pay attention. Мы работаем. Работаем. Not ем. Работаем. And вы, you, работаете. Работаете. Ете. Работаете. Same here with pronunciation. It's not работаете. It's not clear. Работаете. Работаете. Ите. You hear? It's not ете. So here the difference. Ете. Not clear, right? Работаете. Oh, that sounds not Russian at all. Работаете. Ити. Almost like ити, right? Работаете. So, where's my... Oh, it's so hot here. Where's my eraser? So, guys, this is the verb to work. Работать. I hope you wrote it down and you remember all the endings. Read everything out loud now. Okay, now we start with the next verb. And it's the verb to play. Играть. Играть means to play. And just like in English, by the way, it can mean to play, games, board games, video games, играть, or any musical instrument. Играть на pianino, for example, play the piano. So, играть. Where is the ending? T. Of course, you're right. It's T. So, how do we change it? You show me how to change it in your workbook. Pause the video and write the table for the verb играть. Okay, and now it magically appears here. So, я играю. Repeat after me. Я играю. Right? You. Ты играешь. Играешь. Ты играешь. Он играет. Again, right? Играет. Она играет. She plays. Оно играет. Они, here it is, играют. Они играют. You hear that? Они играют. Они играют. As if it's one word. Они играют. They play. And мы играем. Again, Мы играем. Вы, you play. Вы играете. And вы, respectful, the same. Вы играете. Mr. Smith, Mr. Jones, I don't know. Mr. Yokohama, you play. Вы играете. So, that's it, I guess. Yeah, играем, играете. This was the verb to play. Let's get to the next one. How about the verb to do? Делать. Stress goes here. Делать means to do. That's infinitive, of course, because we have t here. Делать. What was that noise? So, делать, to do. Again, pause the video and write everything down. And read it out loud. Okay, and here it is. Я делаю. I'm doing or I do. Я делаю. Ты делаешь. Делаешь. Ты делаешь. Again, one word. Ты делаешь. Он делает. Again, делает. Делает. Она делает. Оно делает. Оно делает. It does. Они, they, our forgotten they. Они делают. Ют. Они делают. Они делают. Мы, we. Мы делаем. Мы делаем. Мы делаем. Вы, you, делаете. Вы делаете. You do. Вы делаете. Okay, I hope you wrote it down. Now let's move to the next verb. The next verb is гулять, to go for a walk. Гулять, to go out. I don't know how to write it. To go for a walk. In our childhood, I remember in English class, it was to go for a walk. So you go to some park or just grab a coffee and go somewhere. In Russian, it's гулять. Гулять. So again, you get rid of this infinitive ending and add the one you need. Do it again yourself. Okay, let's move on. So I go for a walk. Я гуляю. Я гуляю. Ты, you, гуляешь. Гуляешь. Ты гуляешь. Он гуляет. Он гуляет. Она, she, гуляет. Она гуляет. Она гуляет. Try it again. Она гуляет. What else? Мы. Oh, оно. Оно гуляет. It walks somewhere. Они гуляют. Они гуляют. Они гуляют. Они гуляют. Мы гуляем. Мы гуляем. Мы гуляем. Вы гуляете. Вы гуляете. Вы гуляете. Okay, write it down, please. Гулять, to go for a walk. And we have two more, and one of them is to know. Знать. To know. Знать. To know. Знать. Знать. Now replace to with everything you need and practice in random order. Он, вы, я, оно. Try it. Okay, now check yourself. I know. Я знаю. Я знаю. Я знаю. I know. Ты знаешь. Ты знаешь. Ты знаешь. You know. Ты знаешь. Он знает. Он знает. Oh my God, he knows. Он знает. Она знает. Она знает. Оно знает. Even оно знает. Everyone knows. Они знают. Они знают. Мы знаем. Мы знаем. Мы знаем. Вы знаете. Вы знаете. Вы знаете. Вы знаете, мы знаем, они знают. Все знают. Everyone knows. By the way, все means everyone. Все знают. And everyone is они in Russian. So, все знают. It's always surprising for me why it's singular in English, everyone, because in Russian, everyone means many people. So in Russian it's plural, everyone. Все знают. So I hope you wrote it down. Now practice again. And finally, a bad verb. Болеть. Болеть means to be sick, to be ill. Let's say ill or okay, sick. Болеть. Try it with all the endings. Okay, let's check it. I'm sick. Я болею. Я болею. Ты болеешь. You're sick. Not like you're sick. It means you are ill. Ты болеешь. Болеешь. What's wrong with me? Болеешь. Here is the stress. Болеешь. This is an interesting situation with two ye together. Listen. Болеет. It's not ye. No. It's болеет. So this clear ye, stressed ye, kind of turns down to e. Болеет. Try it. Он болеет. Она болеет. Оно болеет. Они болеют. They are sick. Мы болеем. Вы болеете. You are ill. Вы болеете. Okay, now again, read them all out loud and maybe write them separately. Now go back to all those verbs and write them again. Spend as much time as you need until you get comfortable with it, okay? Okay, now how about a little practice? Because learning a foreign language is, it's not about theory. It's not about studying grammar. It's about practice. It's about speaking. It's about, it's about action. So, here are all those verbs. Читать, to read, работать, работать, to work, играть, to play, and знать, to know, болеть, to be sick, болеть, and гулять, to go for a walk, гулять. So here you just saw what I'm doing. The best tip to learn those verbs is to add your imagination here, to add emotions and to add some action. Of course, there are always people, actually take a break now, maybe get up and do some exercise or go grab your coffee while I'm babbling here. But I just want to say it. Some people, there will be always people who will say that it's stupid, I'm a grown-up man, I'm serious, I want a serious teacher, I don't want this stuff. They want it, the hard way. They want to study grammar, they want to dig really deep, and they like to stress out about this stuff and about, it's so difficult, I'm gonna do tons of exercises. There are people like that and they like it, and that's their right. Why not? But trust me, I've been teaching Russian for years now, and I'm older than I seem sometimes. But I've been doing this stuff like forever, and I know that it works. As silly as you can get, as, doing crazy stuff and yelling and whispering brain. And yeah, being crazy when it comes to learning the language, it works the best. It's the best way. So I encourage you, instead of trying to learn it like that, there is the ending you. Oh, yes. What's about ты? There was yesh with the soft sign. Okay, next on. Oh, I can't remember. Don't learn it like that, please. Do it a couple of times. Write down those verbs several times. Yes, just to practice. But after that, use your tongue, use your voice, use your whole body. For example, say it out loud. Я гуляю. And imagine that you are running for a walk. Я гуляю. Он гуляет, and so on. Next time you're playing some computer game, you say я играю. I don't know, or maybe imagine that somebody is asking you to go for a walk, гулять, but you can't because you're at work and you say я работаю. Or maybe you're an angry librarian and somebody's being loud in the library and you say они читают. They are reading. Hush. Они читают. Or imagine that somebody is trying to explain some obvious thing to you and you just say я знаю. I know things. What is it? I drink and I know things. Yeah. Я знаю. Or what else? Читать. Я читаю. Вы читаете. So, just like that, add as many emotions as you can. Again, try to play around with it. Imagine different situations. Like that, you will connect these unknown verbs to you because you don't know them. They are new to you. You will connect them to the association of the action itself, of the action of reading. If you connect it with your memory, with a picture of the process of reading, you will remember that читать means to read. And you don't even have to remember the word to read in English, the translation. You will not need it anymore. So that's the best tip to practice. Add your emotions and your associations. Try again with all those verbs right now. And now let's practice with our stories. Let's expand our story from the previous lessons. For example, today let's choose I'm terrible with drawing, but let it be, some eyebrows. Oh, okay, let it be Vladimir. Vladimir in Russian. We already know, let's remember everything we know. We know how to say this is, это. So we can say это Владимир. Vladimir. Pay attention that it's not Vladimir. It's Vladimir. And remember the question, кто? Who? So, кто это? You answer. Кто это? Это Владимир. Это Иван? Нет, это Владимир. The next question is, who is he? Now we can say it. Who is he? Кто он? Кто он? Guess. Он президент. Конечно. Он президент. I hope you are writing it down and repeating after me out loud. Don't watch these videos when you're on your way to somewhere, when you're in the public transport. No. Save it until you are alone because I really need you to practice. I need you to take action, to speak, to yell. So, это Владимир. Кто он? Он президент. And now we can add verbs. Isn't it great? On. By the way, oh my goodness, we already can say what is he doing because we learned the verb to do today. So, что он делает? Делает. I guess here I'm not sure that you can see because I remember there was a problem with the window. Что он делает? What is he doing? Or actually, what does he do? Not about his profession, but right now, what's he doing? Что он делает? Что он делает? Remember those verbs and guess. Что он делает? Он читает. Он читает. He likes books probably. He's a reader. Он читает. Он читает. Читает. Он читает? Да, он читает. Let's draw a book for him. Yeah, он читает. Он читает. Он гуляет? Нет, он президент. He's very serious. Он читает. Он читает. What else? Remember from the previous lessons, let's put it here, we already know how to say and or, и and или. So let's add another verb. For example, he reads and knows, maybe. Он читает и знает. Some sneaky, secret stuff. Знает. 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 Он знает? Да, он знает. Он читает и знает. Он болеет. Нет, он читает. Он читает и знает. Он президент. So, all right. Tim, I don't even know. You can also practice like, is he reading or is he walking somewhere? Он читает или гуляет? And you answer, он читает. And use any characters, look at your, I don't know, at your husband or wife and practice like that. So have you put it down to your workbook? Because I'm going to get rid of this. And another practice. This is Tom. And this is, I don't know, Jerry. Okay, this is Jerry. So let's write it. Том и Jerry. Just imagine, now you know how to write these names in Russian. Have you ever thought about it when you were a kid? Tom и Jerry. Of course, Jerry. Tom и Jerry. So, Tom и Jerry. Они. Let me ask you a question. Кто это? Кто это? Это Том и Джерри. Окей. Это Бонни и Клайд? Looks like some Jewish Tom now, but actually it was a blue. Okay, never mind. Нет, это Том и Джерри. Том и Джерри. Not Bonnie and Clyde. Okay, они. кот и мышь. Mouse is мышь. Мышь. And now to verbs. What do they do? Что они делают? Ют. Remember? The verb to do and the ending. Что они делают? What are they doing? Что они делают? Think about it. Что они делают? They play. Они играют. Hey, having fun. Они играют. Они работают. Работать. Они работают? Нет. Они? Нет. Они играют. Играют. Having a lot of fun. Они играют. Кто играет? Actually, when you ask кто, you just like in English, who does that? So, кто делает? Yet, just like in English. So, кто играет? Они играют. Том играет. Том играет. И Джерри играет. Они together вместе играют. Они играют. Okay, you got the general idea how to practice. So now let's get to your homework. So, homework. 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 Yeah, you should be happy about it. It's your homework. So, homework. This week, it will be a little bit special because I remember all the 4 times before I asked you that go to a dictionary, look up the words you need and expand your vocabulary. Not this time. Please promise me that you will not search for any other verbs except the ones I gave to you today. Okay, please don't do that because you might freak out. Okay, there are a lot of verbs in Russian, but now I want you to learn just these ones and these endings. Okay, that's enough for you because this is the mistake that so many students make. They want everything at once. They want all the verbs instead of learning just this system first until they know perfectly well how to do that. And only then moving forward. It's so obvious, but so many people don't do that. So, learn today, learn, is it correct? Learn today's verbs. Learn them and master them. Master. Learn and, what's wrong with this? Learn and master. Okay? So, when I come to your house and I wake you up at night and I ask you, что ты делаешь? And you'll be able to say, I don't know, играю. You will know that the ending will be you. Or maybe I'll ask, он работает? And you'll be able to answer, yes, he's working. Да, он работает. So, I want you to know it that well. Okay, so even in the middle of the night, that you wake up and you remember it automatically. That's how you should practice a lot. The whole week, don't move any further before you master these verbs. And make up stories, just like the ones about Mr. President and Tom and Jerry, just like that. Make your characters. Use your favorite ones. Make stories about them. And what else? What else? Actually, yeah, I just can say that it's lesson number 5 and you just finished lesson number 5. Now it's official. Now you're learning the Russian language. So everything before that was just the warm-up. So finally, congratulations, you learned the Russian verbs. It's the most difficult subject of Russian grammar. It's crazy. So congratulations. Now you're in. And now that I know that you're serious about learning Russian, I invite you all to my Telegram chat. I don't invite everyone at the very first lesson because it takes a lot of my time to be on Telegram and to speak to people. So I only want people who are really serious about learning Russian. So I'll be happy to talk to you there. And also I share a lot of personal stuff there, so I don't want just everyone to come there and, make fun of me, of my stupid jokes. http://t.me, Real Russian Club, of course. Real Russian Club. Just in one word, Real Russian Club. I'll be happy to see you there. It's Telegram Messenger. Actually, it's blocked in Russia, but thank goodness we have VPN services. So, HTTP Telegram. It's Telegram Messenger. Telegram. So, if you have watched till this part of the video, I invite you all to talk, to share our stuff, and to make good friends. So, I guess that's it for today. And again, congratulations. You just accomplished level 5. Actually, lesson 5, but level just sounds more impressive. So, that's it for today, and see you next time. Bye-bye.